Before we begin, take a moment to get comfortable. Let your arms go heavy, your breath slow. And as you listen, feel free to leave a comment sharing what time it is, where you are, and what city or village you're listening from. It's love to know. And if you'd like more quiet stories like this one, don't forget to subscribe so they gently appear when you need them most. Now, let's begin. Far beyond the clouds, beyond the thin blue veil of Earth's sky, a spiral rests in the dark. It is immense, but patient. Vast, but calm. The Milky Way, our galaxy, drifts as a spiral of light woven from hundreds of billions of stars. From the outside, if one could stand impossibly far away, it would appear as a pinwheel floating in blackness, arms unfurled like rivers of silver, glowing with suns scattered across unfathomable distances. From within, the view is different, less of a spiral, more of an endless horizon. We live inside this wheel of light, surrounded by it in all directions, unable to see its full shape but feeling its quiet embrace. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. The shape of silence, the Milky Way, is not rigid. Its arms stretched like gentle rivers, curving outward, trailing like brushstrokes across dark canvas. Stars within those arms move, but not in haste. They orbit slowly, their journeys taking hundreds of millions of years. This spiral shape is not uncommon across the universe. Many galaxies echo it. But for us, this is the spiral we belong to. Its curves define our sky. Its arms scatter the starlight we see. Its mass anchors our world in orbit. It is motion, yet it feels still. It is immense, yet intimate. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. A pinwheel of stars from far away. The Milky Way glows faintly, not because it is dim, but because of distance. Billions of stars blur together into a hazy band of silver. To ancient eyes, this band across the sky seemed like spilled milk, like a river of light. Key, the name we use, Milky Way, echoes that ancient vision. Yet this milk is made not of liquid, but of suns. Each point of shimmer hides worlds. Some stars are small, faint embers, others burn fiercely, massive and short-lived. Together, they create the tapestry we see as one continuous streak of light. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. Living within the spiral from inside, the spiral is not obvious. We see only part of it, glimpsed through dust and distance. 2. U.S. It is a horizon of stars, stretching endlessly. We cannot step back to see the whole. Instead, we piece it together through observation, mapping the positions of stars, tracing their motions, watching how gas and dust curl in arcs. The spiral is real, though hidden. We live within its folds, like ants within a garden, unaware of its shape. And yet, even without seeing it fully, we sense its calmness. The arms of the galaxy embrace us, and the night feels infinite. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. The rhythm of rotation a spiral suggests a movement, and indeed, the Milky Way moves. It rotates, slowly, steadily, endlessly. One full turn takes about 250 million years. In that span, dinosaurs rose and vanished on Earth. Continents drifted across oceans, and new species came to life. All the while, our solar system rode its place in this quiet turning. This rotation is not rushed. It is a cosmic patience, a rhythm that repeats softly across ages. We do not feel it. Earth orbits the sun orbits the galaxy, but the motions are vast, spread across spans beyond human time. Yet still, the galaxy turns, unhurried. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. A calm in vastness, galaxies may collide, stars may explode, but the spiral endures. Its arms stretch on, reshaped, but persistent. What seems fragile in scale is steady in reality. Across billions of years, the Milky Way has held its form, gathering matter, scattering light, balancing its weight in the fabric of space. There is power here, but no violence in how we perceive it. To us, the galaxy is calm, a sky that glows, a horizon without end, a spiral that moves in silence. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. Reflections of belonging. When we look up, we do not see the entire spiral, but we see enough to know we belong to it. The light we glimpse has traveled thousands of years, crossing arms, weaving between dust clouds, finally reaching us. Each shimmer is a reminder that we are part of this structure, carried in its rhythm. The Milky Way is not distant. It is home. Every breath of air, every life on Earth, exists within its turning. Its spiral is not something to travel to. It surrounds us, contains us, carries us. The night is quiet, tanned, the spiral turns. The open journey, no star stands still. Each one drifts, carried by gravity, weaving its orbit. Our sun, too, is a traveler, circling the center of the galaxy at great distance. In time, it will complete its path, though we will not be here to see it. The journey is too vast, but that is the nature of galaxies. They are structures, not of moments, but of ages. They move across bands that dwarf our own, and in their patience, they remind us of continuity. The spiral is not hurried. It does not end. It carries stars and worlds along in silence, repeating its motion again and again. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns toward the river of stardust. Yet the spiral is not only shape, it is also spectacle. From Earth, on clear nights, we see the Milky Way as a hazy band arcing across sky. It is not a single object, but the light of countless suns blending together. To see it is to glimpse the river within the spiral, the river of stardust flowing across heavens. And so, from the quiet spiral in the dark, we drift onward into that river of light, into the soft shimmer that carries us deeper into wonder. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. After imagining the galaxy as a spiral in the dark. After tracing its arms in thought and vision, we return to the view from Earth, the human vantage point. The night sky as we know it, on clear nights, when air is still and skies are free of cloud, the Milky Way appears, not as a pinwheel, not as a spiral, but as a river. The night is quiet, and the river flows. The band of light stretches across heavens, a hazy band of pale silver. It arcs from horizon to horizon, soft, continuous, like a brushstroke of light on dark canvas. To eyes unaccustomed, it may look like a cloud, diffuse, uncertain, faint, but it is not cloud. It is stars. Countless stars blurred together, their light merging into one soft glow. The night is quiet, and the river flows. Stars, beyond counting its shimmer within the band, is itself a sun. Some brighter, some dimmer, but each carrying possibility. Some may hold planets, rocky worlds, or gas giants. Some may host life, though unseen. To the naked eye, the Milky Way is haze. Through telescope, it fractures into stars beyond counting. Every grain of glow resolves into a sun. Every sun carries its own story. The night is quiet, and the river flows. Ancient eyes humans have always looked upward. Long before telescopes, long before science, people saw the Milky Way. They named it in story, in myth, in wonder. Some called it a river of milk spilled across sky. Others saw a path of souls, a road to eternity. In different lands, different cultures gave names, but all recognized its presence. The Milky Way was constant, a feature of night, a reminder of vastness. The night is quiet, and the river flows. The shimmer of dustiate, it is not only stars, it's dark patches thread the band, veins of shadow. These are dust clouds, blocking light, shaping patterns. They create gaps and silhouettes, turning the river into tapestry. Dust itself glows in infrared, in wavelengths unseen. Within it, new stars are born, so the dark is not emptiness, but cradle. Shadow holds beginnings as much as endings. The night is quiet and the river flows. The scale of distance, what seems a single streak, is not close. It is the thickness of the spiral arm, viewed from inside. You look along the arm, through billions of stars, through thousands of light years. Each shimmer has traveled far, light crossing centuries, millennia, before reaching our eyes. The glow we see tonight left long ago. The river is both present and past, a timeline across heavens. The night is quiet, and the river flows, a sky without city in ancient times. The river was brighter, without cities, without electric glow. The Milky Way stretched vivid overhead. Travelers navigated by it. Farmers marked seasons with it. Poets wrote of its mystery. Today, places of darkness still preserved, the sight returns. On mountain peaks, in deserts, far from lamps and streets, the Milky Way is visible again, thick, radiant. A river impossible to ignore. The night is quiet, and the river flows. The river's texture, look closely, and the band is not uniform. Some areas shimmer brighter, crowded with stars, others dim, soft with dust. Nebulae glow faintly within it, clouds of color hidden to naked eye, but revealed in long exposure. It is not one thing. It is many. It is not one river. It is countless streams woven together into one current of light. The night is quiet, and the river flows to flow without motion to us. The Milky Way appears still. The band holds its place, unchanging night to night. But across cosmic time, it moves. Stars orbit center, arms shift, river reshapes itself. The flow is real, but too slow to see. Its motion stretched across ages. To human eyes, it feels eternal. To cosmic view, it is current, always moving. The night is quiet, and the river flows. Reflection and wonder standing beneath it. The river invites thought. Its silence calms. Its vastness humbles. It holds mystery, but also continuity. Every person who ever lived looked upon the same glow. Every generation saw the same arc. The Milky Way River is a thread connecting past to present, human to human, life to cosmos. The night is quiet, and the river flows toward the rotation, but the river is not static. Its shimmer is tied to motion, to the slow turning of the galaxy itself. What seems still is part of rotation, arms unfolding, stars orbiting, spiral, turning softly and dark. From the river of stardust, we move onward to the galaxy's gentle rotation, its rhythm across millions of years, its turning in silence, its endless dance. The night is quiet, and the river flows. From Earth, the Milky Way appears still, a band of starlight, hazy and unmoving, stretching across sky from horizon to horizon. Yet, this stillness is illusion. Beneath it lies motion, a quiet, patient, turning, too vast for human eyes to perceive. The galaxy does not sit still. It rotates. It turns with arms unfurling like sails in a silent sea. It spins not with haste, but with cosmic patience. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. A slow, dance galactic rotation is not like the spin of a planet, swift and visible. It is measured in hundreds of millions of years. Our solar system, riding its place within a spiral arm, takes about 250 million years to circle the galaxy once in that single orbit. Continents on Earth shift and break apart. Species rise, thrive, and vanish. Ice ages come and go. Civilizations are born and fade. And still, the journey is not yet complete. The Milky Way moves, but its motion is stretched across time so fast that to us it appears as stillness. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. Stars in orbits, each star, from the brightest giant to the faintest ember, follows its path. They orbit the galactic center, pulled by gravity's quiet hand. Like dancers circling an unseen stage, they move together. Some orbit close to the center, swift and tight. Others wander farther out, taking longer to complete their turn. All remain bound. The galaxy is one great body of light, its stars moving in rhythm. The night is quiet, the spiral turns. The unseen anchor at the galaxy's heart lies an unseen anchor. A black hole, massive beyond comprehension, sits in silence. It does not roar, it does not shine, yet it binds. Stars orbit around it, planets drift in paths shaped by its weight. This hidden anchor ensures the galaxy holds together. This quiet center of the spiral, the still point around which all turns. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. A rhythm without sound. There is no noise in this motion. Space carries no air to transmit sound. Spin is silent, a rhythm without voice. But silence does not mean absence. Motion is real, its effect visible in shape and structure. The spiral arms, those rivers of starlight across heavens, are evidence of this rotation. They are patterns formed by motion, by the steady turning of the disk. The night is quiet, while the spiral turns. Motion across ages. Consider Earth's history, from the first simple cells in oceans to forests rising on land. Two mammals wandering plains, all of it unfolded as the solar system drifted through the galaxy in the span of human history. A few thousand years, we have moved only a fraction of a degree along our galactic orbit. We are passengers on a ship so large, its turning feels like stillness. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. Invisible companions, this rotation is not driven only by stars. Dark matter, unseen but real, provides much of the mass. It holds the galaxy in balance, keeps stars from flying outward, keeps spiral from unraveling. We cannot see this matter, but its presence is written in motion. Stars move too quickly for visible mass alone to explain. Something more binds them. Something hidden, something quiet. The night is quiet, the spiral turns. Rivers of dust and gas, along with stars, clouds of gas and dust also rotate. These clouds are cradles of creation, nurseries where new stars ignite. As they orbit, they feed the galaxy, renew it, sustain it. Rotation is not just movement, it is circulation. It mixes, it redistributes, it refreshes the spiral with each turn. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. The patience of the spiral. Imagine standing beside an ocean and watching waves roll in. Each wave is different, yet all belong to the same rhythm. So it is with the galaxy. Each orbit is unique, yet all are part of the same turn. The spiral arms are not solid things. They are patterns, waves of density, regions where stars gather more thickly, like traffic on a highway. Stars move through them, slowing slightly, then drifting onward. The spiral is patient, softly repeating. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. Reflection on scale. Our lives are measured in years. Galactic motion is measured in millions. To us, rotation is invisible. To the galaxy, it is heartbeat. We are brief passengers, but part of the same turning. It's our sun, our planets, our lives, all carried along in orbit. We belong to the rhythm, whether we notice or not. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. Toward the countless suns. Rotation reveals not emptiness, but abundance. As the galaxy turns, billions of suns are carried with it. Each one glows, each one contributes to the spiral's light. They form the fabric of the Milky Way, a sea of fire spread across sky. From rotation, we move toward their presence. From motion, we move toward their multitude. The next step is clear. Billions of suns in silence, stars filling the spiral, glowing softly, never ceasing. The night is quiet, and the spiral turns. Asterisk, after the gentle rotation of the galaxy, after the spiral's patient turning across millions of years, we look closer at what fills that spiral. It is not empty space. It is not scattered fragments. It is multitude. Billions of stars, billions of suns, burning quietly across the arms of the Milky Way. The night is quiet, and the stars endure. A sea of fire, the Milky Way is estimated to hold perhaps 400 billion stars. Some astronomers suggest fewer, some more, but the number itself is beyond comprehension. Each of those stars is a sun, each one burning through nuclear fire, transforming hydrogen into helium, releasing energy that streams across space from Earth. Most are invisible to the eye. Only a few thousand can be seen unaided, yet behind them, beyond them, are billions more, woven into the haze we call the Milky Way. The night is quiet, the stars endure. The variety of suns, not all stars are alike. Some are small and dim red dwarfs, flickering with quiet persistence. They are faint, but long-lived, surviving for trillions of years. Others are bright and massive blue giants, burning intensely, but fleeting, their lives measured in millions rather than billions of years. Between these extremes lie stars like our sun, steady, quote, lasting billions of years, offering light and warmth for worlds around them. The galaxy is not filled with one kind of light, but with many. Each star contributes its own tone to the quiet chorus of the Milky Way. The night is quiet, okay, and the stars endure. The architecture of arms, and you see not lines, but gatherings, okay? Stars scatter like glowing grains of sand along invisible rivers. They are not evenly spread, but cluster in arms, their gravity holding them together. Their light blending into rivers of glow. Each arm holds billions, and each billion is a reminder. The Milky Way is not empty. It is full, overflowing with suns, burning quietly in silence. The night is quiet, and the stars endure. Light that builds the whole. Most stars are unseen individually. Their light is too faint, their distance too great, but together they build the Milky Way's glow. The faint haze across heavens is not a single thing, but countless lights merge together. Every shimmer you see in the band is evidence of billions. Every soft glow is the sum of suns too far to stand alone. Together, they become river, they become spiral, they become galaxy. The night is quiet, okay, and the stars endure. Fire and silence, though each star is furnace, though each burns with unimaginable energy. Space is silent. There is no air, no medium for sound to travel. Their fires roar, but no ear could hear. They blaze in silence, filling the galaxy with quiet light. The paradox is striking. Power beyond imagining, yet calm in perception. From distance, they seem soft, gentle, billions of furnaces reduced to shimmer. The night is quiet, and the stars endure. A timeline of stars. Stars are not eternal. They are born, they live, they die. Gas and dust collapse, igniting nuclear fire. The star shines, steady for ages. Then, eventually, it fades, expands, explodes, or collapses. In the galaxy, these cycles overlap. New stars are born as old stars die. The arms are filled with every stage at once. Nurseries glowing with young light. Giants nearing end, remnants fading slowly. The galaxy is both cradle and graveyard, a place where billions of lives of suns overlap softly. The night is quiet, and the stars endure. The perspective of scale from Earth. A single star can define a night. The North Star, steady above horizon. Sirius, the brightest in the sky. Orion's belt, 3 aligned points. But these are only fragments. They are threads in tapestry. The Milky Way is the cloth itself, woven from billions. It's bound together. To think of 400 billion suns is to step beyond measure. It is number as atmosphere, a magnitude so vast it becomes feeling rather than fact. The night is quiet, and the stars endure. Companions in dark, our own sun is one among billions. It is not special in scale, not unique in form, but to us it is. Everything it gives: warmth, light, life. It is one of billions, yet also center of our existence. This duality is humbling. Our sun is ordinary, yet to us it is extraordinary. So too are countless other suns, each central to its own worlds, its own possibilities. The night is quiet, and the stars endure. Toward the hidden worlds, but stars do not exist alone. Round many planets orbit, quiet travelers, unseen by eye. Gas, giants drift, rocky worlds turn, frozen spheres wait in silence. There may be more planets than stars, more worlds than suns. The galaxy is not only billions of suns, it is billions of systems. Each one is a solar system in its own right, a family of orbits, a possibility of worlds. And so, from billions of stars in silence, we move gently toward what circles them. Hidden planets, unseen companions, quiet orbits waiting in dark. The night is quiet, and the stars endure. After contemplating the billions of suns that glow in silence, the gaze turns naturally to what surrounds them. Stars do not stand alone. Around many of them, planets drift in orbits, quiet companions circling endlessly. The galaxy is not just filled with suns, it is filled with worlds. Gas giants and rocky spheres, icy moons and frozen deserts, countless orbits hidden in darkness. They are unseen to the naked eye, yet their presence is everywhere. The night is quiet, and the worlds endure. Orbits in darkness, planets do not shine with their own light. They reflect, they borrow glow from their stars to distant eyes. This makes them almost invisible. They vanish into shadow, circling quietly, yet their orbits are steady. They move as companions, bound by gravity's patience. Each turn takes time, some quick, some slow, but all repeating endlessly. The night is quiet, and the worlds endure. More worlds than suns in recent years. Astronomers have discovered thousands of exoplanets, worlds orbiting distant stars, detected not by sight, but by faint dimming of starlight, by tiny wobbles in orbits. From these glimpses, a truth emerges. Planets are common. They may outnumber stars themselves. For every sun, there may be many worlds, billions upon billions, hidden across the spiral. The night is quiet, and the worlds endure. The variety of worlds, not all planets are alike. Some are giants of gas, larger than Jupiter, with atmospheres thick and swirling. Some are small and rocky, like Earth, solid beneath their skies. Some are frozen, locked in ice, orbiting far from warmth. There are hot Jupiters, close to their stars, whirling in orbits of days. There are super-Earths, larger than our own world, with gravity, heavy yet life possible. There are water worlds, covered in endless ocean. There are barren rocks, lifeless, but still turning faithfully. The galaxy is not uniform. It is a mosaic of orbits, a quilt of possibilities. The night is quiet, and the worlds endure. Silence of the unseen. Most of these planets will never be seen. They remain hidden, lost in glare of their stars. Even the closest exoplanets are faint beyond imagining, and yet their reality is certain. They are there, even in silence. This silence does not lessen them. Akana, It deepens them. It makes the galaxy feel fuller, richer, a place not only of suns, but of systems. The night is quiet, and the worlds endure. The patience of orbits planets teach patience. K. They circle their stars faithfully, year after year, century after century. Some complete orbits in days, some in millennia. But all obey gravity's rhythm. They do not rush. They do not stray, carried in endless circles, like beads on invisible threads. Their patience mirrors the galaxy's own rotation, a rhythm within rhythm, softly repeating. The night is quiet, and the worlds endure. Possibility of life among these billions of worlds. Some may be like Earth, small, rocky, with warmth enough for water, stability enough for life. Perhaps forests grow, perhaps oceans roll, perhaps silence holds more than emptiness. We do not know. But the possibility itself is enough to expand wonder. Each orbit could be cradle, each planet a stage. The galaxy may be filled not only with stars, but with stories we have never heard. The night is quiet, and the worlds endure, worlds in shadow. For every Earth-like planet, there are countless others less hospitable. Scorched spheres close to their stars, frozen deserts far away, toxic skies thick with gas. But even these worlds have purpose. They are part of the balance. They hold moons, rings, magnetic fields. They shape their systems, guide orbits, influence tides. Even lifeless, they matter. Even silent, they belong. The night is quiet, and the worlds endure. Companions of giants surround planets. Moons gather. Some moons are larger than Mercury, worlds in their own right. They circle their giants faithfully, turning in smaller rhythms. Some may hold oceans beneath ice, hidden seas warmed by inner heat. Others are deserts of stone, silent and bare. Moons remind us that orbits breed orbits, that within systems are smaller systems, each with their own balance. The night is quiet, and the worlds endure. Hidden richness together. These planets and moons form an unseen richness. The Milky Way is not just a spiral of light. It is cradle of orbits, of systems within systems. Every star holds possibility. Every star may be surrounded by companions. The galaxy is full, not only with suns, but with worlds. They wait, they turn, they endure. The night is quiet, and the worlds endure toward the dark heart. But all these orbits, all these systems, move within a larger frame. They circle not only stars, but the galaxy's center. And at that center lies something hidden, something vast, something powerful. A black hole rests there, quiet but immense. It anchors the galaxy's spiral, its presence unseen yet certain. From hidden planets, we turn next to the hidden heart, the black hole at the center. The night is quiet, the worlds endure. Asterisk, every spiral has a center. Every orbit turns around something. At the heart of the Milky Way, hidden behind veils of dust and stars, there lies a presence. It is not seen by eye. It does not shine. Yet it is real, immense. The anchor of the galaxy itself. At the center rests a black hole. The night is quiet, and the heart holds. The hidden heart, the center of our galaxy, lies in the constellation Sagittarius. To the naked eye, this patch of sky appears crowded, a dense haze of stars. But behind them, beneath their shimmer, a deeper truth waits. Astronomers call it Sagittarius, a asterisk. It is a supermassive black hole, weighing millions of suns. Its presence bends space. Its gravity binds orbits. It does not shine, but the galaxy circles it in patient motion. The night is quiet, and the heart holds. Not a roar, but a silent say black hole is not a furnace. It does not blaze like stars. It consumes, but it does not emit light. Its silence is its nature. Even as matter falls inward, even as energy gathers. The black hole itself remains hidden, dark, a void at the center of glow. There is no roar, only silence, yet that silence commands billions of suns. The night is quiet, and the heart holds stars in their dance around the center. Stars orbit in tight paths. Some move at great speed, drawn by gravity's pull. Astronomers watch them closely, make their motions revealing the hidden weight of the black hole. These stars are dancers, spinning around an invisible fire. They do not fall in, not yet. They circle faithfully, tracing arcs across centuries. Through them, we glimpse the presence. Through their dance, we see the anchor. The night is quiet, and the heart holds. Gravity is glue without the black hole. The Milky Way would not be as it is. Its mass, its gravity, its stillness keep the spiral in balance, like a weight at the center of a wheel. It steadies motion. The black hole does not command through noise or spectacle. It commands through gravity, an unseen hand, always present, always guiding. The night is quiet, and the heart holds beyond comprehension. The scale is difficult to imagine. This black hole is about 4 million times the mass of our sun. Event horizon, the boundary beyond which nothing escapes, would fit within the orbit of Mercury. Yet its influence stretches across the galaxy. It is small in size compared to its power. Concentrated, dense, beyond comprehension. A single point, but one that holds the spiral's heart. The night is quiet, and the heart holds the patient center. Black holes grow. They feed on gas, on dust, sometimes on stars themselves. But this growth is not constant. The black hole at our center is relatively calm. It does not blaze with jets of energy, as some do in other galaxies. It waits, quiet, content. In its role as anchor, the Milky Way turns around it, spiral arms unfurling, billions of suns circling, all bound to its presence, all held by its patience. The night is quiet, and the heart holds tight silence that shapes though silent. Its effect is everywhere. The structure of the galaxy, the shape of the spiral, the rhythm of rotation, all are influenced by it. We cannot see it directly, but we see its mark. We see stars whip around it. We see gas heat as it falls inward. We see shadows where light bends. It is silence made visible by motion. It is absence revealed through effect. The night is quiet, and the heart holds. A center of mystery. What happens inside, beyond the event horizon, is unknown. The laws of physics strain at the boundary. Equations collapse. Theories stumble. At the heart may lie a singularity, a point of infinite density, something else, something we cannot yet name. The black hole holds mystery as well as gravity. It is both presence and riddle, anchor and question. The night is quiet, and the heart holds. A mirror for thought. Black holes are not only astrophysical objects. They are mirrors for imagination. They remind us of limits, of what we cannot see, cannot know. They embody silence, but also depth. They are endpoints, but also beginnings. Stars die into them. Matter disappears within them. Yet galaxies are built around them. In their quietness, they hold paradox. The night is quiet, and the heart holds toward the clouds of creation, beyond the black hole. Beyond its silent gravity, the galaxy breathes in another way. Dust gathers in. Clouds, thick and dark. Within them, new stars ignite. They glow faintly, lanterns in the spiral's arms. From the heart of darkness, we drift next to the clouds of dust that glow in starlight, the cradles of birth scattered across the Milky Way. The night is quiet, and the heart holds. After the still heart of the galaxy, after the black hole's silent weight, tension drifts outward again to the spiral arms. Here, not everything glows with clarity. Here, darkness weaves itself into light. dust clouds scatter across the arms of the Milky Way. They are heavy, opaque, invisible light. They block, they veil, they conceal. But concealment is not absence. What hides within is alive. The night is quiet. And the clouds drift, shadows across the spiral, looking up at the band of the Milky Way. Some regions appear dark. They are not empty patches, not gaps where stars are missing. They are shadows, dust thick enough to block starlight. These shadows stretch like rivers, black against silver glow. They are lanes of obscurity, but also lanes of possibility. Behind them, within them, the work of creation goes on. The night is quiet, and the clouds drift. What dust is made of? Cosmic dust is not the dust of homes. It is fine grains, smaller than smoke, composed of carbon, silicates, ice. These grains scatter light, absorb it, irradiate it as warmth. Though small, their effect is vast. Spread across light years, they gather into blankets that hide stars from view, but in hiding, they nurture. They keep conditions steady. They provide shelter. For birth, the night is quiet, and the clouds drift. The glow beyond sight, though dark, invisible light. These clouds glow in other ways. In infrared, they shine softly, heat radiating gently into space. Telescopes tuned to these wavelengths see what eyes cannot. They reveal that dust is not empty, but alive with warmth, alive with hidden suns forming inside. The glow is faint, like embers beneath ash, but it is steady and it is real. The night is quiet and the clouds drift, cradles of creation inside. These clouds, gravity gathers material. Gas collapses, dust clumps, cores ignite. New stars are born, hidden at first, swaddled in dust. These regions are stellar nurseries. They are soft as blankets, thick as quilts, enclosing young suns. Within them, solar systems begin. Disks of gas form around new stars. Planets take shape, moons gather. The dust is not obstacle, but womb. It nurtures light, even as it hides it. The night is quiet, and the clouds drift. Shapes in the dark from Earth. Astronomers see dust clouds as patterns. Some are long rivers, others compact knots. Some stretch across constellations, blocking vast fields of starlight. They are not random. Tear shapes are sculpted by winds, by radiation, by gravity. Stars nearby carve them, pushing them into arcs, into filaments, into swirls. Each shape tells of forces at play, invisible yet powerful. The night is quiet. The clouds drift. The scale of dust, a single dust cloud, can span hundreds of light years. It can contain more mass than millions of suns. Its darkness is vast, its reach enormous, and yet, within that enormity, delicate processes unfold. Molecules form on dust grains. Chemistry of life's precursors begins in such places. Dust clouds are not just cradles of stars, but laboratories of complexity. The night is quiet, and the clouds drift. Cycles of light and dark. Dust is not eternal. As stars are born within clouds, their radiation eventually clears the blanket. Light breaks through, scattering the shadow. The nursery becomes visible, a cluster of newborn stars glowing in open space. But elsewhere, new dust gathers. Elsewhere, new shadows form. The cycle continues, light and dark exchanging places, softly repeating across the arms. The night is quiet, and the clouds drift. The comforter veils. There is a comfort in these veils. They remind us that darkness is not emptiness. They show that concealment can be nurturing, just as seeds need soil, just as embryos need shelter. Stars need dust. What looks like shadow from afar is life in preparation. The galaxy's beauty is not only in what shines, but in what hides patiently. Waiting to emerge, the night is quiet, and the clouds drift. Toward the lanterns in some regions, dust gives way to brilliance. Gas ignites with color, nebulae bloom, invisible light. What was once shadow becomes lantern. What was once hidden becomes seen from the veils of dust. We move gently onward to the nebulae, the galaxy's lanterns, glowing softly against the dark, painting the spiral with their delicate fire. The night is quiet, and the clouds drift, asterisk, after the dark veils of dust. After the hidden cradles where stars are born, there come regions of brilliance. Nebula vast, clouds of gas bloom across the galaxy, appearing as lanterns glowing softly in the night. The Milky Way holds many kinds of light, but nebulae are its most delicate. They are not sharp points like stars. They are not steady bands like the spiral's haze. They are shapes, amorphous and fleeting, edges curling like smoke in still air. The night is quiet. The lanterns glow. What nebulae are clouds of hydrogen and helium stretched across light years. They are the remains of stars that died, or the birthplaces of stars just beginning. Some glow because they are heated by fierce young suns. Others shine because of light reflected from nearby stars. Still, others are dark, silhouettes carved against brighter backgrounds. Each nebula is a chapter in stellar life. Birth, death, renewal, all appear in their drifting forms. The night is quiet, and the lanterns glow. Colors beyond sight with the naked eye. Nebulae are faint, often invisible, but through telescopes, their colors appear. Red from glowing hydrogen, green from ionized oxygen, blue from reflected starlight. These colors are not painted for us. Nay, the language of atoms, emitting light at specific notes. Together, they create symphonies of glow. Astronomers assign filters, translate wavelengths into visible hues, and nebulae emerge as luminous tapestries. The night is quiet, and the lanterns glow. The Orion Nebula, one of the most famous. The Orion Nebula is visible even without telescopes. It lies in the Sword of Orion, a hazy patch of light. Through magnification, it reveals itself as a stellar nursery, a cavern of gas, illuminated by newborn suns. Here, stars form in clusters. Gas swirls, gravity gathers, light breaks through. The nebula glows because fierce young stars ignite the hydrogen around them. The Orion Nebula is a lantern, close enough to remind us that birth of stars is not only distant, but near, part of the same spiral we call home. The night is quiet, and the lanterns glow. Remnants of death. Not all nebulae are nurseries. Some are remnants. When massive stars die, they explode as supernova, casting gas outward. These shells expand, glowing as shock waves heat them. The Crab Nebula, born of a supernova scene in 1054, still expands today. Its filaments stretch like threads, glowing softly in many colors. It is both an ending and a beginning, matter recycled, elements scattered, seeds of future worlds released. The night is quiet, and the lanterns glow. Shapes in smoke nebulae do not have solid boundaries. They drift, edges curling like incense. Winds from stars shape them. Radiation carves cavities. Gravity gathers knots. Each nebula takes a form, yet no form is permanent. Some look like wings, some like eyes, some like pillars, tall columns of gas, slowly eroded by light. These shapes capture imagination, but they are temporary. They shift across centuries, softly repeating in new forms. The night is quiet, and the lanterns glow nuclear as lanterns of time. Each nebula carries time within it. The light we see left thousands of years ago. The shapes we observe are already changed in reality. Nebulae remind us that what we see in the night is always history, always memory. They are lanterns, not just of space, but of time, illuminating the past even as they drift in the present. The night is quiet, and the lanterns glow. The scale of lanterns' nebulae are immense. Some span only a few light years, others stretch across hundreds. The largest can envelop entire solar systems. Yet their light is faint, their gas spread thin. Cubic centimeter of nebula might contain only a few atoms, but across vast distances. This thinness becomes visible, as delicate veils painted across the spiral arms. The night is quiet, and the lanterns glow. Renewal through nebulae are part of the galaxy's cycle. Stars are born in them, live, then die back into them. Matter circulates, reused endlessly. Carbon, oxygen, iron, all forged in stars, all returned to nebulae, all waiting to be formed again. The Milky Way is not static, it is renewing itself constantly, and nebulae are the lanterns by which we glimpse this renewal. The night is quiet, and the lanterns glow. A lantern's fragility, despite their scale. Nebulae are fragile. Winds disperse them, radiation bends them. Millions of years, they fade. Their glow diminishes, their forms dissolve, but by then, their work is done. Stars born within shine on. Worlds form around them, and elsewhere, new nebulae bloom. The cycle continues, softly repeating. The night is quiet. Toward the invisible halo from glowing nebulae. Delicate lanterns in the spiral. Attention shifts outward again, beyond the arms, beyond the visible light. There lies something unseen. Around the galaxy stretches a halo of invisible matter. It does not glow. It does not shimmer. Yet it holds the spiral in place, a quiet scaffold of gravity. From lanterns of color, we turn next to the unseen structure that steadies them all. The night is quiet and the lanterns glow. After the lanterns of nebulae, after clouds of color blooming across the spiral, attention drifts outward again, past the bright arms, past the glowing clusters, beyond the haze of starlight. Here, there is something unseen and something silent, something not captured by eye, but known through effect. It is the galaxy's hidden halo, a sphere of dark matter, stretching far beyond what light reveals. The night is quiet, and the halo holds the mystery of the halo of the Milky Way. Like other galaxies, spins. Its stars orbit the center. Its arms curve outward, yet their speed is strange. The outer stars move too quickly to be held by visible mass alone. If only the stars and gas were present, the spiral would fly apart. But it does not. It holds. It remains steady. Something unseen must provide gravity. Something hidden binds this spiral. That something is called dark matter. The night is quiet, and the halo holds what dark matter is not. Dark matter is not dust. It is not gas, not stars too, faint to see. T's, not planets, not black holes. It is something other, a form of matter that does not glow, does not reflect light, does not absorb in familiar ways. We know it, not by sight, but by pull. Its gravity reveals its presence. Its silence shapes the galaxy. The night is quiet, and the halo holds. A scaffold of the galaxy dark matter surrounds the Milky Way in a halo vast and spherical. It is much larger than the visible spiral, perhaps 10 times more massive than all the stars combined. We live within it, though we do not see it. It acts as scaffold. The spiral arms, the glowing clusters, the bright nebulae, all are arranged within its embrace. Without it, the galaxy would not hold shape. The night is quiet, and the halo holds Dort evidence. In rotation, astronomers measure the speed of stars. Near the center, motion is swift. Farther out, it should slow. Yet, it does not. Outer stars circle just as quickly. This is the signature of dark matter, gravity beyond what light can explain. The rotation curve of galaxies is flat, not declining. It is the curve of unseen mass. The invisible, outweighs the visible. The night is quiet, and the halo holds. The silence of the unseen, though unseen. Dark matter is not absent. It is everywhere, threaded through space. It does not shine, but it defines. It does not glow, but it steadies. The silence of dark matter is not emptiness. It is structure, patient and unyielding, a quiet strength that holds galaxies together. Across billions of years, the night is quiet, and the halo holds. A cosmic web. Dark matter does not shape only one galaxy. It shapes all. Across the universe, galaxies arrange themselves along filaments of dark matter. Clusters gather where threads meet. Voids open where it is absent. The cosmic web is woven from the invisible. Stars, galaxies, clusters, all are beads upon unseen strings. The universe itself is scaffolded by silence. The night is quiet, and the halo holds. The scale of the halo, the Milky Way's visible disk, is about 100,000 light years across. But its dark matter halo may extend 1,000,000 light years, reaching far beyond the stars. We dwell within this sphere, like fireflies in a vast glass globe. The stars we see are only the center of the structure. The halo stretches outward, embracing emptiness, holding the galaxy in quiet balance. The night is quiet, and the halo holds the search for understanding. Scientists seek to know what dark matter truly is. Perhaps it is made of new particles, yet undiscovered. Perhaps it is something stranger, a property of gravity itself. For now, it remains unknown, yet its effect is certain. Without it, the Milky Way would not endure. The silence of the halo is not ignorance, but invitation, a reminder that mystery is part of the cosmos.com. The night is quiet, and the halo holds a balance of seen and unseen. The Milky Way is built of both light and shadow. Stars and nebulae shine. Dark matter steadies. Neither alone is complete. Together, they create balance. The visible reveals beauty. The invisible ensures endurance. The spiral turns, the arms hold, because of both. The galaxy rests in harmony of seen and unseen. The night is quiet, and the halo holds. Toward the families of stars within this halo, inside its quiet embrace, the galaxy lives. Stars gather not only singly, but in families. They move together, clusters drifting as one from the silence of invisible matter. We drift next to the companionship of light, the stars that wander together, bound not by mystery, but by kinship. The night is quiet, and the halo holds. The galaxy is vast, its stars scattered like grains of glowing sand. Yet not every star travels alone. Some are born together, bound from their very first light. They move as families, drifting through the spiral arms in company. The Milky Way is not just a collection of individuals. It is a gathering of groups, a weaving of clusters. Each cluster tells a story of birth, of kinship, of shared origin. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. Families in the sky. When stars are born, they emerge from great clouds of gas and dust. Gravity gathers the material, collapses it, ignites many suns at once. A single nebula can give rise to hundreds or thousands of stars. These siblings begin their lives together, bound by gravity, bound by shared history. Though time may scatter them, for a while they travel as one. Families adrift in the galaxy, clusters moving slowly across the spiral. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. Open clusters are young. They shine with bright, hot stars, blue and white, burning quickly. Their arrangement is loose, their gravity gentle. Over time, galactic tides will scatter them, but for millions of years, they remain united. The Pleiades, also called the Seven Sisters, is one of the most famous, visible to the naked eye. It sparkles in Taurus, a small knot of stars, delicate and clear. Open clusters are reminders that stars begin life as kin, merging from the same cradle of gas. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. Globular clusters older and denser are globular clusters. They are not loose, but packed, hundreds of thousands of stars compressed into spheres. They orbit the Milky Way's halo, ancient companions as old as the galaxy itself. Globular clusters shine like golden lanterns scattered in the dark. Their stars are ancient, their populations rich with history. They drift in orbits far from the spiral arms, slow and enduring. To look at a globular cluster is to see time itself, compressed into a glowing ball of light. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. The beauty of companionship clusters remind us that the galaxy is not only vast and solitary, it is also communal. Stars can live side by side, their light blending, their gravity entwined. In companionship, their glow feels warmer. The sky is dotted not only by single suns, but by gathering families shining together, moving in harmony. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. The fate of clusters are not eternal. Open clusters disperse over time. Gravity of the galaxy pulls them apart, scattering siblings across the spiral. Stars, once kin, become strangers. Only memory remains shared motion, chemical fingerprints that reveal common origin. Globular clusters endure longer. Their density protects them. But even they slowly lose stars, a trickle over billions of years. Nothing in the galaxy is fixed. Everything drifts, everything changes. Yet companionship remains for a while. The night is quiet, and the stars move together, clusters as beacons to observers. Clusters are markers in the night. The Pleiades, Hyades, Omega Centauri, M13, each a beacon visible across vast distance. They guide navigation, anchor constellations, provide reference points. They are not just families of stars. They are lighthouses of the galaxy, signposts. In the dark, the night is quiet, and the stars move together. Chemical families even, after clusters disperse, their kinship can be traced. Stars born from the same cloud share the same chemistry, the same ratios of elements, the same fingerprints of origin. Astronomers call this chemical tagging. It allows the family tree of stars to be reconstructed. Those scattered siblings can be found again, their heritage written in their light. The galaxy is not random, it remembers. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. Streams across the sky, sometimes clusters, stretch into streams. Tidal forces of the galaxy pull them apart, stretching families into long ribbons. These stellar streams arc across the halo. Threads of stars moving as one. They are like rivers, flowing slowly through space. Though faint, they reveal history. They tell of mergers, of galaxies colliding, of families stretched but not destroyed. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. Companionship and migration clusters are not only still, they migrate. They move across the spiral, their orbits long and patient. Some dive through the disk. Some drift high into the halo. Their journeys span billions of years. From these families, attention shifts naturally outward. The clusters are part of a greater motion. The galaxy itself is a place of migration. Stars wander, changing neighborhoods, drifting across the spiral's arms. From companionship, we drift next to wandering. From kinship to migration, the night is quiet, and the stars move together. The galaxy is vast, its stars scattered like grains of glowing sand. Yet not every star travels alone. Some are born together, bound from their very first light. They move as families, drifting through the spiral arms in company. The Milky Way is not just a collection of individuals, it's a gathering of groups, a weaving of clusters. Each cluster tells a story of birth, of kinship, of shared origin. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. Families in the sky when stars are born. They emerge from great clouds of gas and dust. Gravity gathers the material, collapses it, ignites many suns at once. A single nebula can give rise to hundreds or thousands of stars. These siblings begin their lives together, bound by gravity, bound by shared history. Though time may scatter them, for a while they travel as one. Families adrift in the galaxy, clusters moving slowly across the spiral. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. Open clusters are young. They shine with bright, hot stars, blue and white, burning quickly. Their arrangement is loose, their gravity gentle, so over time, galactic tides will scatter them. But for millions of years, they remain united. The Pleiades, also called the Seven Sisters, is one of the most famous, visible to the naked eye. It sparkles in Taurus, a small knot of stars, delicate and clear. Open clusters are reminders that stars begin life as kin, K, emerging from the same cradle of gas. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. Globular clusters, older and denser, are globular clusters. They are not loose, but packed. Hundreds of thousands of stars compressed into spheres. They orbit the Milky Way's halo, ancient companions as old as the galaxy itself. Globular clusters shine like golden lanterns scattered in the dark. Their stars are ancient, their populations rich with history. They drift in orbits far from the spiral arms, slow and enduring. To look at a globular cluster is to see time itself, compressed into a glowing ball of light. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. The beauty of companionship. Clusters remind us that the galaxy is not only vast and solitary, it is also communal. Stars can live side by side, their light blending, their gravity entwined. In companionship, their glow feels warmer. The sky is dotted not only by single suns, but by gatherings, families shining together, moving in harmony. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. The fate of clusters are not eternal. Open clusters disperse over time. Gravity of the galaxy pulls them apart, scattering siblings across the spiral. Stars, once kin, become strangers. Only memory remains, shared motion, chemical fingerprints that reveal common origin. Globular clusters endure longer. Their density protects them, but even they slowly lose stars, a trickle over billions of years. Nothing in the galaxy is fixed. Everything drifts, everything changes, yet companionship remains for a while. The night is quiet, and the stars move together, clusters as beacons to observers. Clusters are markers in the night. The Pleiades, Hyades, Omega Centauri, M13, each a beacon, visible across vast distance. They guide navigation, anchor constellations, provide reference points. They are not just families of stars. They are lighthouses of the galaxy, signposts. In the dark, the night is quiet, K, and the stars move together. Chemical families even, after clusters disperse, their kinship can be traced. Stars born from the same cloud share the same chemistry, the same ratios of elements, the same fingerprints of origin. Astronomers call this chemical tagging. It allows the family tree of stars to be reconstructed. Though scattered, siblings can be found again, their heritage written in their light. The galaxy is not random. It remembers. The night is quiet, and the stars move together. Streams across the sky, sometimes clusters, stretch into streams. Tidal forces of the galaxy pull them apart, stretching families into long ribbons. These stellar streams arc across the halo, threads of stars moving as one. They are like rivers, flowing slowly through space. Though faint, they reveal history. They tell of mergers, of galaxies colliding, of families stretched but not destroyed. Night is quiet, and the stars move together. Companionship and migration clusters are not only still, they migrate. They move across a spiral, their orbits long and patient. Some dive through the disk. Some drift high into the halo. Their journeys span billions of years. From these families, attention shifts naturally outward, where clusters are, part of a greater motion. The galaxy itself is a place of migration. Stars wander, changing neighborhoods, drifting across the spiral's arms. From companionship, we drift next to wandering. From kinship to migration, the night is quiet and the stars move together. Asterisk, the Milky Way appears still, a silver band stretched. Across the night, its glow calm and eternal. But inside this calm, everything moves. Stars, clusters, nebulae, all are in motion, and not just in circles, but in wandering arcs, long migrations that span billions of years. The galaxy is a road. Its spiral arms are not walls, but pathways. Stars drift along them, pulled by gravity, nudged by neighbors, reshaped by encounters. Each star, each system, each world is part of this patient migration. The night is quiet, okay? And the wandering continues. Stars leave their birthplaces. When stars are born, they emerge in clusters, siblings shining together. Key, but clusters do not last. Gravity of the galaxy pulls them apart. Stars scatter, drifting into new orbits, leaving their birth clouds behind. The sun itself is such a wanderer. It was born with siblings, but they are gone, scattered across the spiral. Some may still drift nearby, others may be lost entirely. It's distant to trace. Every star carries this destiny, to leave its birthplace, to wander into new neighborhoods. The night is quiet, and the wandering continues. Radio migration. Not all wandering is outward. Not all is inward. Stars drift both ways. Astronomers call this radio migration. Some stars move toward the core, pulled closer by resonance. Others drift outward, joining the edges of the disk. Over billions of years, a star's address changes. Its orbit shifts. It may circle closer to the black hole or farther into the spiral's outskirts. This is the galaxy's slow breathing, a redistribution of its stars. The night is quiet, and the wandering continues. The sun's journey hour. Sun, too, migrates. It orbits the Milky Way once every 230 million years, but its path is not constant. It may have formed farther in, nearer the galactic center, before drifting outward to its current place. Now, it rests in a quiet suburb, the Orion Arm, a minor spiral branch. But this is only one stop on a journey billions of years long. The sun, like all stars, is a migrant in the Milky Way. The night is quiet, and the wandering continues. The spiral as a road, the spiral arms are not solid. They are density waves, patterns moving through the disk. Stars drift in and out of them like cars on a highway passing through traffic. The arms guide motion, but do not hold stars fixed. This creates the illusion of permanence, arms shining steadily, as if stars were anchored. But in truth, stars come and go. Okay. The arm is the road. The stars are the travelers. The night is quiet. Okay. And the wandering continues. Encounters and nudges migration is not only guided by arms. Stars nudge one another. Gravity is subtle, but persistent. Close encounters shift orbits, redirect paths. Clusters passing through the disk scatter stars like pebbles in water. The galaxy is a crowded place. Encounters are rare in human time, but inevitable in cosmic time. Each meeting leaves a trace, a small adjustment that accumulates over ages. Night is quiet, and the wandering continues. Vertical wandering stars do not stay flat. The Milky Way's disk is not rigid. Stars bob above and below it, oscillating like waves. The sun itself rises and falls. It's taking millions of years to complete each cycle. This vertical wandering thickens the disk over time. Young stars cling to the midplane. Older stars drift farther out, their motions more scattered. The galaxy is not thin, but layered with motion. The night is quiet, and the wandering continues. The story told in metal migration leaves traces. Stars born near the center form from rich material, heavy with metals from past generations. Stars in the outskirts are poorer, formed from gas less enriched. When stars wander, they carry these fingerprints. Astronomers read them like passports stamped with origin. The mix of metals in the disk today is proof of migration, a record of journeys. The night is quiet, and the wandering continues. Streams from other galaxies' migration is not only internal. The Milky Way absorbs others. Small galaxies fall inward, their stars stretched into streams. These wanderers become part of us, blending into the disk, the halo, the spiral arms. The Sagittarius dwarf galaxy, currently merging, leaves rivers of stars across the sky. They arc around us, remnants of a companion becoming kin. The galaxy grows by wandering, absorbing, reshaping itself. The night is quiet, and the wandering continues. A living disk to Milky Way is not static. Its disk churns with motion. Stars drift, gas flows, clusters scatter, streams merge. It is a living system, never still, never fixed. The calm band we see overhead is built on countless journeys. Each star carries its own story, its own migration. Together, they weave the larger story of the spiral's life. The night is quiet, and the wandering continues. Toward the echoes, every wandering star, every migrating cluster, every drifting stream carries history. Some histories are marked in brighter ways. When stars end their lives in fire, they leave echoes, supernova remnants glowing in the dark. From migration, we drift next to memory. From the quiet wandering of stars to the echoes of ancient explosions, still shimmering in the Milky Way's arms. The night is quiet, and the wandering continues. Asterisk, the Milky Way drifts in calm, its spiral arms appearing steady, its glow serene. But hidden within this calm is memory of violence. 4 stars do not last forever. Some end quietly, fading into dwarfs. Others end in fire, collapsing, exploding, sending waves of energy rushing through the galaxy. These explosions, supernova, are ancient echoes. They ripple through space, changing everything. They are destructive, yet creative. They are endings, yet beginnings. The night is quiet, and the echoes remain. The death of massive stars burn quickly. They shine with brilliance, but live briefly. While the sun may last for 10 billion years, giants live only millions. Their fuel runs fast, their cores collapse, and when they can no longer resist gravity, they implode. This collapse is violent. Layers rebound, energy surges outward, and the star explodes. The brightness can rival an entire galaxy. For weeks, it outshines all else. The night is quiet, okay? And the echoes remain. Shells of remnants, cells of remnants, shells of gas expand outward, lit by shock waves. These shells glow, filaments stretching in arcs. The crab, nebula, the veil nebula are such echoes, delicate webs of destruction turned beautiful. They drift for thousands of years, fading slowly, still carrying the memory of the explosion that birthed them. Astronomers look at them and see not only beauty, but history written in light. The night is quiet, and the echoes remain. The gift of heavy elements explosions scatter elements. In their cores, massive stars forge iron, nickel, heavier atoms. The supernova spreads them into the galaxy. Without these deaths, there would be no richness. Planets form from this dust. Soil, rock, oceans, all require these scattered atoms. Even our bodies carry the gift of supernova. The iron in our blood, the calcium in our bones, the oxygen we breathe, all forged in ancient stars, all released by their deaths. We are made of echoes. We are built from silence after fire. The night is quiet. Tina and the echoes remain. Cosmic recycling supernova are not endings. They are recycling. Gas expelled becomes part of new clouds. Clouds collapse, form new stars. Those stars may form planets. On one such planet, life begins. Thus, destruction becomes renewal. One star's death enriches the next generation. The Milky Way grows richer, more complex with every explosion. The night is quiet, and the echoes remain. Waves that reshape the blast waves of supernova do more than scatter. They compress nearby clouds, triggering collapse. They spark new star formation. One death leads directly to new births. This chain reaction is part of the galaxy's rhythm. Supernova are punctuation marks, loud but brief, guiding the story onward. The night is quiet, and the echoes remain. Silent evidence, though rare in a human lifetime. Supernova are common in cosmic time. In the Milky Way, perhaps 2 or 3, explode each century. Most are hidden by dust, their light absorbed, but their remnants tell the story. Dozens of shells, hundreds across history, all silent evidence of past explosions. They linger, softly repeating their glow for thousands of years, long after the flash has gone. The night is quiet, and the echoes remain. A galactic memory the galaxy remembers, not consciously, but structurally. Its arms are seeded with metals from supernova. Its planets carry atoms from ancient deaths. Its life depends on them. Without explosions, there would be only hydrogen, helium. No carbon, no oxygen, no iron. The richness of the Milky Way is the memory of fire. The night is quiet, and the echoes remain. The violence behind stillness. Looking at the night sky, one might think it calm. But every calm is built on past violence. Every star is heir to generations of explosions. Every planet is a remnant of dust once blown apart. Even silence is built from echoes. The Milky Way's serenity is layered over billions of deaths, and those deaths are the reason for beauty. The night is quiet, and the echoes remain. From echoes to streams, these echoes spread far, blending with gas across the disk. In time, their fragments may drift outward, joining streams of stars from smaller galaxies merging in. Explosions, mergers, migrations, all part of the same cycle. From the memory of fire, we turn next to rivers of stars, streams torn from other galaxies, woven into ours. The Milky Way is not only echo, but gathering. The night is quiet, and the echoes remain. Asterisk, the Milky Way shines as a great spiral, but it is not solitary. Around it drift smaller companions, dwarf galaxies, faint and fragile, caught in its gravity. Over time, these companions are drawn inward, slowly unraveling. Their stars are stripped away, pulled into long arcs that circle the larger spiral. These arcs are stellar streams, rivers of light stretched thin, woven into the Milky Way's fabric. They are the signs of growth, the quiet way galaxies gather. The night is quiet, the streams flow. The companions of the Milky Way is attended by more than 50 dwarf galaxies. Most are small, sparse, nearly invisible, but they orbit like satellites, caught in the halo's pull. Some survive intact, like the large and small Magellanic Clouds, bright enough to be seen from Earth's southern skies. Others are fading, their stars already torn into streams. The galaxy does not devour quickly. It absorbs gently over billions of years. The night is quiet, and the streams flow. The Sagittarius stream, one of the clearest examples, is the Sagittarius dwarf galaxy. Caught long ago, it now unravels. Its stars stretch across the sky in a vast arc. Two observers with the right instruments. The stream circles the Milky Way, wrapping it in a faint ribbon. These stars once belonged to another galaxy. Now they are part of ours, adopted quietly, woven into the spiral's fabric. The night is quiet, and the streams flow. How streams form when gravity pulls unevenly. The Milky Way's tug is stronger on the near side of a dwarf, weaker on the far side. Over time, this difference stretches the galaxy. Stars slip away, trailing behind, leading ahead. Like breadcrumbs scattered along a path, they mark the orbit of their parent. These streams can persist for billions of years. They do not vanish quickly. They circle, they elongate, they slowly blend into the disk and halo. The night is quiet, and the streams flow. A record of mergers. Every stream is a story. Each one records a merger, a moment of quiet gathering. The Milky Way is built not only from stars born within, but also from these arrivals. Its growth is cumulative, layered across time. Streams remind us that galaxies are not static. They evolve by companionship, by accretion, by patient absorption. The spiral we see today is the result of many streams, all softly repeating across ages. The night is quiet, and the streams flow. The great rivers in the halo, the Milky Way's halo, is crisscrossed with streams. The Orphan Stream, the Palomar 5 Stream, the GD1 Stream. Each is a ribbon of stars, thin and faint, stretching thousands of light years. These rivers of light flow through the halo, silent and steady. They reveal the skeleton of the galaxy, tracing its unseen mass. Even dark matter leaves fingerprints in the way streams curve, in the way stars flow. The night is quiet, and the streams flow. The role of streams in growth galaxies grow, not in leaps, but in layers. Each absorbed dwarf adds its stars, its gas, its clusters. These become part of the larger whole. The Milky Way is perhaps half built from such mergers. Its halo, especially, is the graveyard of dwarfs. Streams reveal the quiet process by which a spiral swells, not devouring, but absorbing, not sudden, but gradual. The night is quiet, and the streams flow. Streams in the sun, our own sun, though native to the Milky Way, drifts through a galaxy that has grown from countless mergers. It passes near streams, moves within a system shaped by them. The local neighborhood is part of this history. Every orbit of the sun carries it through the legacy of mergers, even if unseen to the eye. These rivers are part of our sky. The night is quiet, and the streams flow. Streams as threads of memory. Streams are memory written in stars. They are the fossil record of galaxies, showing what came before. By mapping them, astronomers reconstruct history. They trace orbits, reveal past mergers, understand how spirals grow. The Milky Way carries memory in motion. Every stream is a reminder of a companion lost, but not forgotten. The night is quiet, and its streams flow. The calm of absorptions, the words like collision, suggest violence. The process is calm. Stars are too far apart to crash. Instead, they merge like clouds blending. The result is not destruction, but enlargement. A dwarf fades, but its stars endure. The Milky Way continues, richer for the gathering. Absorption is slow, soft, almost invisible to human eyes, yet across billions of years, its effect is profound. The night is quiet, and the streams flow. Toward the next meeting, the Milky Way does not stop. It gathers, absorbs, waits for the next companion. Ahead lies an even larger meeting, a spiral approaching from afar, the Andromeda Galaxy. From streams of small companions, we look next to the future, to the spiral that meets ours, to the merging of giants. The night is quiet, and the streams flow. The Milky Way drifts, not in isolation, but in motion across cosmic time. Its spiral arms, its bright clusters, its quiet halo of dark matter, all move together toward another spiral. Far across the void. The Andromeda Galaxy shines to the eye. It is a faint smudge in the night sky, visible on clear, dark evenings. But in truth, it is vast, larger even than the Milky Way. It too is a spiral, arms unfurling in quiet arcs, its stars glowing in patience. The two are companions, and their paths are set. They drift toward one another, slow, inevitable. A journey billions of years in the making. The night is quiet, and the spirals move closer. The dance of giants, the Milky Way and Andromeda, belong to the local group, a cluster of small galaxies bound together in gravity's hold. Within this group, the two spirals are the giants. They dominate the scene, their halos stretching outward, hardly brushing against one another. Their approach is not sudden. It's measured 200 kilometers per second, yet across vast space it takes billions of years. They drift like ships, approaching across an endless ocean. The night is quiet, and the spirals move closer. What a merger means to imagine galaxies colliding is to picture chaos, but the truth is gentler. Stars are far apart. When two galaxies merge, their stars do not shatter. They pass, they weave, they orbit anew. Gravity reshapes the paths. Arms distort, clusters scatter, but collisions of stars are rare. The violence is in shape, not in stars themselves. The night is quiet, and the spirals move closer. Signs in the sky billions of years from now. The night sky will change. Andromeda will grow larger, its spirals spreading across the heavens. Eventually, its arms will stretch overhead, filling the sky with arcs of light. Observers, if they exist, then will see two spirals merging, a vision vast beyond imagining. The Milky Way's calm band will be joined by another, then twisted into new forms until both are no longer separate. The night is quiet, and the spirals move closer. The shape of the future, when the merger is complete, the result will not be a spiral. It will be an elliptical galaxy, larger, rounder, a swelling of stars and gas. The graceful arms will fade. In their place, a smooth glow will dominate. Astronomers call this future galaxy Milkomeda, a union of Milky Way and Andromeda. It will be immense, shining as one of the great galaxies of the local universe. The night is quiet, and the spirals move closer. The fate of the sun. What of the sun? It too is part of this journey. As galaxies merge, its orbit will change. It may be thrown outward into the halo. It may circle inward, closer to the new center. It will not collide, but it will drift into a new neighborhood. By then, the sun will be near its end. Its light will dim, its core exhausted. The merger will outlast it. But its planets, its dust, its story will be part of the great union. The night is quiet, and the spirals move closer. Clues from other mergers. We know this future because we see it elsewhere. Across the universe, galaxies collide. Some show distorted arms, long tidal tails stretching like ribbons. Others glow as ellipticals, their spirals erased. The antennae galaxies, the Whirlpool Galaxy, are examples in mid-merger. They remind us that our future is not unique. Galactic unions are part of cosmic evolution. The night is quiet, the spirals move closer. The calm of patience, though the thought is vast, there is no urgency. The merger will not begin in our time. It lies 4 billion years ahead. For now, the Milky Way continues its spiral, Andromeda continues its glow. Both are steady, both patient, both waiting. The universe moves slowly. Changes stretch beyond human time. And in this slowness, there is comfort. The night is quiet, and the spirals move closer toward the larger web beyond this meeting. Beyond Milky Way and Andromeda lies in even greater context. For galaxies do not exist alone, nor in pairs, nor even in groups. They are beads on filaments of the cosmic web. Our spiral, their spiral, all spirals are part of something larger. From the union of two, we drift next to the union of many. From the spiral's meeting to the galaxy's place in the wider web, the night is quiet, and the spirals move closer. Asterisk the Milky Way, for all its vastness, is not alone. Its spiral arms stretch outward, its stars glow in patience, but beyond its edges, others wait, dozens, then hundreds, thousands, millions of galaxies all arranged, not randomly, but in structure. The universe is not scattered sand. It is woven. Galaxies gather in clusters. Clusters link into filaments. Filaments stretch into a web. This is the cosmic web, a lattice of matter and light spanning the visible universe. The night is quiet. Think the web stretches outward. The local group, our galaxy, belongs to a family called the local group. It is not a grand cluster, but a modest gathering, a few dozen members. The Milky Way and Andromeda are its giants. Around them, smaller dwarfs orbit, faint companions pulled into their halos. This is our neighborhood, quiet corner of the cosmos. Yet, even here, structure holds sway. The local group itself is part of something larger. The night is quiet, and the web stretches outward. Beyond the local group is pulled toward the Virgo cluster. This cluster holds thousands of galaxies, a glowing city of spirals and ellipticals. It is massive, its gravity strong, its light immense. But Virgo too is not alone. It is part of the Laniakea supercluster, a sweep of 100,000 galaxies, bound in the same flow. Laniakea means immense heaven, a name worthy of its scale, and even that is but one filament in the web. The night is quiet, and the web stretches outward. The architecture of the cosmos, the web is not chaos, it has form. Galaxies trace filaments like dew along spider silk. Voids lie between vast regions, nearly empty. Matter clings to threads, drawn by gravity. From above, if there were an above, the universe would appear like foam, like lace, like glowing veins stretching in all directions. Each bead is a galaxy, each strand a filament. The pattern is delicate, but immense. The night is quiet, and the web stretches outward. How it came to being, the beginning. Matter was nearly uniform, but not entirely. Tiny ripples, quantum fluctuations, seeded differences. Gravity amplified them. Gas flowed to denser regions. Stars formed. Galaxies gathered. Threads appeared. Billions of years later, those faint ripples became the web we see, ordered from chaos, patterned from fluctuation. The night is quiet. The web stretches outward. Dark matter's hand, the visible web, is only part of the story. Much of the structure is sculpted by dark matter, unseen, yet gravitationally strong. It forms scaffolding, guiding galaxies into filaments. Without it, the web would not exist. Dark matter is the invisible thread upon which beads of galaxies hang. We cannot see it, but we feel its pull. It is the hidden architecture of the cosmos. The night is quiet, and the web stretches outward. Our place in the pattern of the Milky Way is one bead among billions. Its arms stretch wide, but in the web it is small. Yet small does not mean unimportant. Each bead is part of the whole. Each thread contributes to the structure. Our galaxy rests on one strand, connected to others. It flows with the web's motion, drifting with filaments tied into the pattern. We belong to the lattice weather. We notice or not, the night is quiet. And the web stretches outward. Motion toward the great attractor galaxies are not fixed. They flow within the web. Our local group moves toward something called the Great Attractor, a gravitational center hidden in dust. We drift at hundreds of kilometers per second, pulled by unseen mass. It is not a single object, but a concentration of matter. Another thread, another knot in the web. We are drawn to it, along with thousands of galaxies. It's all flowing like water in channels. The night is quiet, and the web stretches outward. The comfort of repetition. The web is vast, but its pattern, it's simple. Threads, beads, voids, repeating softly, endlessly, on scales larger than imagination. The same rhythm holds. Its clusters, filaments, then emptiness, balance of fullness and silence. In its repetition, the web feels calm. It is not chaos, but order. Not noise, but structure. The night is quiet, and the web stretches outward. The scale of belonging it is easy to feel small. One star in 400 billion. One galaxy in 100 billion. Yet belonging does not diminish. It connects. The Milky Way is part of Virgo. Virgo is part of Laniakea. Laniakea is part of the web. The web is the universe itself. Our place is not central, but included. We are woven into the fabric, inseparable from the whole. The night is quiet. The web stretches outward. Toward the next reflection from the scale of the web, we turn back inward, from the pattern of all galaxies to the intimacy of one. Milky Way is not just a bead, it is also a home. It is where stars burn, where planets turn, where life arises. From the web's vastness, we drift toward embrace, toward resting in the arms of our own galaxy. The night is quiet, and the web stretches outward. The Milky Way stretches across the night sky. Its arc, a band of silver haze, looks delicate, like smoke, like a river of dust. But beneath this softness lies strength. The galaxy holds us, quietly, endlessly. It is not just a backdrop. It is not just scenery. It is our home. Every atom we know, every breath we take, every memory we hold is part of this spiral's embrace. The night is quiet, and the embrace continues. The spiral as shelter, the spiral arms curl outward, not as walls, but as shelter. They cradle clusters of stars, nurseries of gas and dust, places where suns ignite. Within these arms, the story of life unfolds for billions of years. The Milky Way has provided the conditions for planets, oceans, forests, and thought. It is patient, never rushing, never ceasing. Its shelter is vast but intimate. The night is quiet, and the embrace continues. The calm of rotation, the galaxy turns, slowly, silently. One rotation takes hundreds of millions of years. Stars circle, clusters drift, gas flows along the arms. It's motion, but calm motion. It's repetition without haste. This rotation steadies the spiral, distributes matter, it maintains balance. It is the hum of the galaxy, a rhythm so deep that life within it feels only stillness. The night is quiet, and the embrace continues. A cradle of suns, 400 billion stars burn within the Milky Way, each one a sun, each one a possibility. Some are small, red, and dim, shining for trillions of years. Others are bright, blue, and hot, burning out quickly. Together, they form the galaxy's glow. Together, they provide light, heat, and potential. Our own sun is one among many, but it too is cradled in the spiral's arms. The night is quiet, and the embrace continues. The silence that allows life silence is not absence. It is allowance. The galaxy's vast quiet provides time. Planets orbit, molecules form, oceans rise. Life requires patience, and the Milky Way provides it. For billions of years, its calm has endured. Its gravity has steadied the sun. Its silence has sheltered Earth. Within this silence, life learned to breathe, to grow, to wonder. The night is quiet, and the embrace continues. The embrace of matter. Every atom in our bodies was once scattered. In space, forged in stars, released by explosions, woven into clouds. The Milky Way gathered them, bound them together, gave them form. Iron in blood, calcium in bone, oxygen in lungs, all are gifts of the galaxy. We do not only live in the Milky Way, we are of the Milky Way. The night is quiet, and the embrace continues. A place of memory. The galaxy is ancient. It carries memory. Rings of stars, record collisions. Streams mark the paths of dwarfs absorbed. Remnants of supernova glow, silent archives of past fire. Every orbit, every drift, every echo of light is memory stored in structure. The Milky Way does not forget. Its embrace includes history, layered and enduring. The night is quiet, and the embrace continues. The comfort of belonging it is easy to feel small, to see only vastness, but vastness does not exclude. K includes. We are part of the spiral, part of the rotation, part of the web. Belonging is not size, it is connection. Galaxy connects all suns, planets, life, silence. Its embrace is not selective. It holds everything equally. The night is quiet, K, and the embrace continues. The hum that never ends though galaxies change. Those stars die, those streams form. The hum endures. It is not sound, but rhythm. The slow turning of arms, the steady pull of gravity, the repetition of orbits. This hum is comfort. It reassures, without words, without noise. It is the deep background against which everything plays. The night is quiet, and the embrace continues. Resting in the arms when eyes close, when thought softens, the galaxy remains. Its arms do not release. They cradle, they steady, they endure. Rest is not apart from the galaxy, it is within it. Every night's sleep is in its embrace. Every dream is carried by its arms. The night is quiet, and the embrace continues toward what lies beyond, and yet the embrace is not final. It is part of something larger. The galaxy belongs to a group. The group belongs to a cluster. The cluster belongs to the web. Even in embrace, there is continuation. The Milky Way rests, but it also moves, also belongs. There is always more, always beyond. The night is quiet, and the embrace continues.